This week we explore the best of Bonaire, or is it the best of the Caribbean? We'll let you decide. But the underwater wildlife, scenery, and burgers, yes, burgers, are pretty hard to beat. Journey along with us and hit that subscribe button. It's a snap. Whole coast is one big scuba and snorkel site. When you go to Bonaire, you have to get in the water. Snorkeling and freediving are awesome. It's also one of the best scuba dive sites in the world. I'd never done it before, so I took a 3-day PADI course. We inherited scuba tanks and an air compressor on the boat, so properly trained, we'll be able to dive self-sufficiently wherever we go. I'm pretty comfortable in the water these days, so it was really just about learning everything that goes along with being at depth and breathing compressed air. Most of the class was about safety, what to do when something goes wrong. Having been through the training, I was able to sample some of the best dive sites that Bonaire has to offer, and it's all good.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why.
$1 million bar. I was told it didn't look like $1 million. Yeah. Gave my friend here a hard time about only ordering one beer at a time. So he did not offer me 2 rum and cokes.
What's up with that?
Right, he gave me a little shot of rum and coke.
Well, let's see, is that 2 rums and 1 drink?
It's an 8 pour. I'll give him that.
Good.
Bij bouwpas is het door de midden. Dat betekent dat ik 3 weken geen pas.
If I had to hazard a guess.
Ik kan niet zeggen, ja,
It's a
geld halen bij de
$1
bouwpas.
bar. What'd you expect?
Dus ze zei, nou, dan moet je dat niet even splitsen.
They put all their money in the resin of the bar. They didn't have any left over for rum quality.
En dan ga ik eens even kijken met
Well, cheers anyway.
Cheers.
So we're about to get in the water here in beautiful Bonaire and scrub our hulls before we make our longest passage to date from here to Cartagena.
You're not really going to use a toothbrush, are you? That's a prop, right?
So we thought we might give you a little advice on what we use to scrub our hulls.
Which are dirty most of the time, so take it with a grain of salt.
It is true. Would you like to say anything?
There's I'd like you to say less.
Different products for different types of growth. So for example, if you've got big barnacles or getting clams and hard growth on your hulls, we love these yellow plastic scrapers.
I like these the best on anything hard stuff or soft stuff. You form a seal with the hull and you go. The other thing I would say, gloves.
Gloves,
Wear gloves.
especially like these that have the rubber to protect your fingers, because
Yeah.
you really will, especially if you got the hard growth, it will nick up your knuckles. No, we're not good. But when you get like sort of the slimy scum or like the sea moss type of stuff growing on your hulls, then you want to turn to more of a sponge. Scotch Brite makes these green pads, and they're wonderful for sort of buffing up your we have copper coat, so it's really nice. We just buff up our copper coat, but it also helps to just get rid of that scum. And for a little fine detail work, an old toothbrush is great to get into the crevices. I'm a detail-oriented person, so I like using little things. He's more of a
Big picture person,
Yeah.
or if you're fighting with somebody in the household, it can be a new toothbrush. You just put it back where you found it.
no, don't do that.
All right,
What else?
in I go.
This lagoon and the fountain in the middle were meant to be part of a resort built by Pablo Escobar in the 1970s. Pablo was killed, the money dried up, and to this day the resort sits unfinished. But that's another story. It's also the site of a dive school where I got certified and Megan and the kids did a one-day intro course.
You excited, Ivy?
Yeah.
Gonna be able to walk with that thing on?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You guys going to space or underwater?
Both.
There they go.
Honestly, scuba diving wasn't something that was super high on Megan and my list when we set out. Hence we've waited so long to learn. But with the gear already being on board and some amazing dive sites in our future, it's a no-brainer to give it a go. And the kids are really excited about it as well.
And now they're gone, scubaing.
I hope that you continue.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. I feel like I need to be hugged.
Yeah.
Thank you for being so patient with all of us.
You're welcome. We had a great morning.
King Kong Burger is supposed to be the best burger on Bonaire. Best burger on Bonaire.
Best burger on Bonaire. Pretty nice view.
Very nice view.
Pretty nice picnic tables. Pepperoncinis.
Reminds me of Papa John's Pizza. Back home, get the pepperoncinis. Where's the garlic sauce?
Doesn't remind me of pork.
It came with pepperoncinis. My mom would tell you. All right,
Goes.
King Kong Burger. Let's get the close up. Oh, what do you think, Kyron?
Good.
Good? It's the verdict.
Amazing.
Looks like you're eating a burger in paradise.
It's pretty amazing. I think it's the only time ever I've actually got.
Oh, look at that. You get out of the world of the crappy beach bars into a good food truck scene, cement, picnic table, actual burger in paradise. We're making progress here.
It's so good. I'm gonna die.
Wow, this is a good burger. So Megan, you were just saying this is your favorite even over the Bahamas?
Yeah, so when we first pulled in after our 4 days of sailing from Grenada, I wasn't sure. I don't know, maybe it's just because I was a little bit like in the sailing zone mode, and when we got here I was a little in shell shock, but I didn't love it at first, but it's really grown on me. I feel like it's my favorite place that we've been so far, with the combination of the amazing water that I never want to get out of and the cool vibe on land. And from the mooring, everything's pretty walkable. Everything feels approachable. It feels like it has a mix of like local stuff and dive related stuff and some high-end or more high-end stuff because of the tourism here. I don't know, it's got a cool vibe. I like it.
While Megan's been blabbing, my burger is gone. It was amazing.
What's gone?
It's gone.
Yeah.
I haven't had all the burgers on Bonaire, but I haven't had a better one. Grocery store run. We had a rental car for a couple of days. It was great. We went to the grocery store, but time has passed. Cartagena passage is in our near future, and I've got a long list to get. Oh, by the way, it's raining. The main strip of Bonaire. It's quite a nice town. Touristy, but good. Roundabouts. Everywhere is roundabouts. Not many in the States. I mean, do they make sense? Are we missing the mark, us Americans? Nicest grocery store since the States, and better than most there. All right, suitably loaded down. Back home I go. Did not get everything on the list, but when it's one man and one set of shoulders, there's only so much you can do. Finally back to the car, or dinghy. I know it doesn't look like that much, but oh, my shoulders are aching. I don't know why I don't have a dinghy parking spot closer to the grocery store. I mean, come on, who are they servicing here?
All right, here we go. Head into the grocery store for one last provision before we head out on our longest passage yet. And I got a helper coming with me today. Might have to do a little bribery, but at least he's got a scooter and make him go faster.
Bye, Dad! We'll go get you some interesting cheese.
On the way to the grocery store, Kyron and I stopped for a little bit of ice cream. We've arrived, bud.
Yes.
Supermarket is here. Now we're all set. Our pantry's full, our fridge is full. We're all set for our journey to Cartagena.
We arrived during Regatta Week in Bonaire. There were sailboats everywhere. Big sailboats, small sailboats, and really small sailboats. I live on a sailboat, but I'm not much of a sailor, or at least not much of a racer, so it was hard to follow exactly what was happening. But it was a lot of fun to have a front row seat.